Pollo.
Pollo! 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 Chicken!
Arguably one of the most confident players to ever touch the game. We saw what he did in the global championship. He did not clutch up just one, not two, but almost 3 wins, and went from placing almost to 30th place to 2nd. In order to do such a miracle, you need the confidence of Pollo. So I then thought to myself, is it possible to be as confident and as strong-minded as Pollo? And if that's the case, how? Hi, I'm Fidix, a YouTube channel with less than 2,000 subs, and this is how I uncovered the truth on how to become as confident as a player as Pollo. Now, the first thing that I did on day one is just go to the internet and see what made Pollo so good as a fighter and as a player. I went through VOD reviewing, through videos with Aussie antics, from even resub videos, and every single one of those videos had one thing in common. Whenever Pollo fights, to feel the scariness, the panic, the price, the sacrifice. Are you willing to pay that? Are you? That is something that Pollo has mastered throughout all the thousands and thousands of hours he has put into this game. He never once gave up, and he never once backed down. He always held his head high, and he never looked back to the scary monster behind him. Now, at this point of the video, you might be wondering to yourself, oh my god, bro, this video is so stupid. There's no point of me being confident in Fortnite. Let me just watch and let me just scroll through TikTok, right? Let me just do something else. Well, you're actually wrong. Being confident in Fortnite is literally a top 5 thing that you have to master if you want to become a pro player, or if I want to become Peterbot 2.0. There is 0 shortcuts to becoming confident in Fortnite. It takes grueling pain. It takes grueling stress, scariness, tiredness. It takes a lot to be confident in yourself and also in a game or your profession or whatever craft you want to create in your life. Confidence is not something you can buy like a Logitech G Pro X2 Superlight. Man, I wish I had that mouse. It's something you have to craft by yourself, from your core, from your soul, from your heart. It is something you have to create by yourself. Confidence is literally one of the hardest things you can achieve or create in Fortnite, because it's one of the most prized things you can have. Being confident and having confidence is one of the greatest gifts you can have as a Fortnite player. Another thing that Pollo does to be extremely confident in whatever situation he has is that Pollo, just like his teammate Peterbot, both have the Michael Jordan mentality. The Michael Jordan mentality is defined as being obsessive, unregulated drive to win at all costs, often describing as the killer instinct, pure competition obsession. Peterbot wants to be the best player of all time. He says this almost every single time that he's the best, but he is not afraid to prove that he is. He's practically been conned in almost every single FNCS, and even after all that, he's still been able to clutch up almost 6 FNCSs. And a LAN win and a Pro-Am. He is able to win no matter what the stakes are, and he's always looking to be better and to improve himself. Whenever he loses, he goes back to replays and he sees how he could have made that play better and how he could have improved. Another thing that Pollo does is that whenever he's fighting someone, he doesn't care about the emotion, or he doesn't care about panicking. What he thinks is that he has to take the wall, he has to do a right hand peek, an optimal edit, and then shoot his shot, make some space for himself if he gets hurt, and then do some counter damage. Don't think about emotion. Just think about what you're gonna do next. Another thing that makes Pollo extremely confident to himself is that he has always something to look back at and say, yeah, I've won this FNCS, so how can this one be any harder? Let me put my all into it and let's see if I can win this one, so then the next one is even easier. When you have something to look back at, it makes the current situation less fearful and actually gives you a confidence boost that you're actually able to do this because you have already done this before, and you probably will again. Now, before we go to the absolute most important segment in this entire video, and the segment that will probably make me Peterbot 2.0, I just want to say, guys, it would mean the absolute world to me if you guys all like and subscribe. I know it sounds hilarious. I know it sounds like I'm begging, but please, at 2,000 subscribers, I will start a Twitch channel, and I will be streaming on Twitch on every Sunday and posting consistently on every Saturday.
Hey guys, I stream on Twitch.
I'm fully locked into the content creation and also competitive of Fortnite. And if this video reaches 200 likes, I'll do an official Fidix room tour. review, I guess. I don't know. And also, next video will be a video of me playing my first tournament ever and seeing if I actually improve or if there are things that I have to work on so then I can become better as a Fortnite player. Anyway, let's get into the final, most important segment of this video. Now, this next segment, I'm going to kind of gatekeep, but at the same time, I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm going to give you 50-50 because this will be the main factor that will make me the best player possible and will help me become Peterbot 2.0 in the future. Whenever Peterbot or Pollo look at how they could have done something better, they always go to replays and they think to themselves, okay, I see how he did that. How about I apply that to my gameplay so then I'm a better player myself and then I can learn from other players to become a better player myself. That is another thing that helps you with your confidence. If you copy something from the best and it actually works, you're going to be more confident in the ability and also yourself for the amount of knowledge that you're going to get. This is a massive thing if you want to improve in Fortnite, but also if you want to get more confident. If you want to improve, you have to copy and look from the pros. That's why people like to always VOD review Peterbot. They always like to see how he's so good and how he makes these types of plays. Or even Pollo. Now, if you followed every single step that I've laid out so far, I can guarantee you will 100% be a better Fortnite player, FNCS player, comp player, casual player, anything. You will be a better player in general. My next video will be me playing my first tournament ever, full trying, zero anxiety, zero panic, just full flow state, well, hopefully. And if I fail, then okay, I'll learn from my mistakes and I'll be a better player. But if I do, I will highlight some things that I could have done better, so then in the next game, I can fix those mistakes so that I can become as perfect as a player as Peterbot. Peterbot is someone that does not stop whenever he sees small adjustments that he could fix. He always goes back to those small adjustments and sees how he could have tweaked them to make them perfect. Being perfect in Fortnite is impossible, but making yourself be as perfect as possible in Fortnite is not impossible. Remember, there are millions of things you can fix in your gameplay. The moment you start fixing them, you will become a better player by 1,000,000%. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Like and subscribe, and I love you all. Bye-bye.